Back in August, I was one of the first foreign journalists to land in Liberia to cover the Ebola outbreak. There weren't very many of us willing to go to the world's hottest hot zone, and there was a general global malaise about the disease, so there wasn't very much information around about how to prepare. As the story took off, colleagues called me and asked me what they should do. I told them how I didn't use a razor for a week before coming to Liberia because I'm a klutz, and a careless slice into your skin is a little Ebola door. I told them I trimmed my nails, low enough that they wouldn't puncture my latex gloves, but not so short that I exposed the nail bed. Raw flesh at the tip of your fingers would basically be an Ebola welcome mat. But the most useful thing I told them was to break the rules. In journalism and in aid work, you're not supposed to give people things. But in Liberia, in the time of Ebola, I felt like you have to. I gave gloves to nurses at clinics and small change to kids who'd been out of school for months. When I left Liberia in August, I gave my rubber boots to a midwife. All this giving isn't being generous. It's being selfish, because in the middle of Ebola, you can't touch anyone. Ebola puts a physical distance between you and the world that no words can bridge, and you feel that distance in your body. You feel it like you'd feel smacking into the end of a fat wooden pole that's pushing you away from the world. I'd never understood that it was qualitatively different to say to someone, "A pleasure to meet you," while you're holding on to a stranger. I'd never appreciated just how much groundwork is laid in the way I extend my hand, the strength and the length of a handshake. Touch transforms everything, and without it, I'd also lost a skill. Liberia is famous for its finger-snapping greeting, but there's no more Liberian handshake. There's no more hand-holding, there's no more arm around the shoulder. You can't comfort anyone who is sad, and you can't hug anyone out of joy. So, you give. You give what you have because you can't touch, and because you can't cure, and you can't walk away either. You give not because you're nice, but because when people are dying all around you, the kindest thing that you can do for yourself is a tiny, ordinary kindness for someone else.